my husband has done that's illegal to where you're restricting him, quote unquote, from campus.
Okay. So Friday he caused a disruption out here of the pickup line.
What disruption? Because every time he comes onto campus, he records every single interaction and every time he comes on there because, yeah, this whole hearsay crap, it doesn't compare to actually having actual video of what really happens. So what is this so-called disruption?
He's not allowed to videotape on school grounds.
That's not true. That's actually not true because we've already showed our videos from our car. He did not step out of his car, so he's in his own personal vehicle, which actually allows him to video within his own personal vehicle, which we've actually shown to plenty of Mariposa County deputies, all of whom say that he has not done anything wrong. So yes, he is allowed to video. I don't know why you guys are so scared of a video.
Yeah. So then,
So what is this disruption that you can't talk about?
He did alarm a ton of parents here that day.
No, he didn't. Doing what? By telling them that they can't park on a crosswalk and then a lady goes and flips them off? Okay.
So I had several parents come in here concerned. So they were upset that he was videotaping.
Okay, so concern doesn't constitute anything. I'm concerned right now for my kids having to go and take a bus in the morning and getting up and actually having to, walk down and having to stand at a bus stop or having to spend more time at school because I don't get off work late. So that's concerning too, but that doesn't seem to bother you. So
Actually, it does.
no,
What about
Just
the
like him,
crosswalk?
just to go through the carpool line like he was before with no issues.
we have. He has done everything just fine. Just like today when you had your sheriff out, that was perfect. Nobody actually parked in the crosswalk. Nobody actually went and blocked a fire hydrant.
Okay, so
Nobody flipped him. Nobody flipped him off.
So I allow parents to park along there past the fire hydrant. I'm not asking for him to police that.
Nobody.
Let's get back to what I did wrong.
So let's get back to what he did wrong. You're saying that parents are concerned. I'm concerned.
Correct, yes.
So how is that?
I had several parents that were alarmed that were calling the district office. Now I've got to deal with parents filing complaints.
Okay, cool. And so how do I go about doing that? Because I need to file some complaints. Because let's see here, I can't. I can file a complaint.
You can.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
And then so how do I go about doing this? Because then let's see here. How about the last day when my husband filmed a gentleman racing out of your parking lot to follow him all the way down to the market to threaten him because he was filming?
Okay, so can I give you the phone number?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll get the phone number. I just want to know what grounds do you have?
Parents that are there. Now
Cool.
I have parents that are being hostile towards each other over this.
Not me.
They should not towards us. Everybody else has asked us what's going on. Oh my gosh, what?
Ask me if he wants to see the video.
Okay, so I'll give you the district office phone number.
No, I'm grabbing a pen. I will let you know when I'm ready. Okay.
Okay, 742
Sounds like you can't do his job.
02 try 0250.
Okay, start all over again because that was way too many numbers. 742.
742 0201.
That's 3 different numbers
That
you
was
gave
like
us.
3 different numbers right there.
0201.
Ask him for the number again.
That'll be Valerie Patterson's phone number.
And who is she?
She is the head receptionist up there at the district office.
That's not who you want. You don't want a
No,
receptionist.
I need somebody more than that's just going to just take a message and try and pass it on. So who can I ask Valerie to get me to then?
Who's his boss?
His name is Jeff Aaron Lena.
It was Jeff what?
Jeff Aaron Lena. ARANGUENA.
And who is he?
He's the superintendent.
Let's get back to what I did.
Okay, so now that we have that information down.
I'm happy to meet with you and Josh. If I do owe you guys an apology, I will certainly apologize.
Meet us on neutral ground
I just
right
want
after school.
Well, I just don't feel comfortable going into your office because I mean, I've already gotten lied to, just like we were on the phone making an appointment for us to meet at the school when they had the dance, and then I have Tamara calling me back saying, oh, he's not going to be available, when we drove right by you. I mean, I feel better meeting on at least somewhere where I can actually record what the hell is going on, so that way there's no misconstruing conversations, because that's what this all seems like. It's like he's calling people out about what they're doing wrong out there, and then he's getting battered for it.
And so I just need Joshua focusing on what he's doing. Just pick up his kids. That's it.
Hey, this is Mr. Miller. I understand that you have a situation with me. Well, let me get a couple things straight, sir. You do not have the right to restrict me off the school ground over a parent's concern when I've done nothing wrong, illegal, irrational, or unsafe. I want to let you know that I have multiple accounts of me sitting in my car videotaping for 2 years now.
Okay.
Because I run a podcast, which is none of your business. And if I get interrupted by safety violations and discriminated on or harassed, here's what I recommend for you to do. Because let's be honest, sir, I've done nothing illegal, correct?
You have caused disruption.
Have I done anything illegal, sir? Yes or no?
You have caused disruption.
I'm asking you if I've done anything illegal, sir, and you're really avoiding my question, which is really starting to make me wonder if you're even capable of handling the level of this phone call, let alone an actual face-to-face confrontation where you want to try to attack me. Because again, I am just asking you flat out.
That's a confrontation.
Well, it seems like you're having a confrontation because you won't answer a direct question, sir. I'm asking you with respect, just a yes or no answer if I've done anything legal so we can get to the next level so we can possibly resolve this. So have I done anything illegal?
So I would like you to come in.
I'm just and you're avoiding my question, sir. Have I done anything illegal? Because this will be positive for you, and it will really advance this a long way, and we will come to a conclusion, and I've told you this. I'm asking you politely if I've done anything illegal so we can resolve this.
You come in here and you're hostile towards my staff.
Have I done anything illegal? Because now you're
hostile towards my staff.
have I done it? Is that illegal?
You're videotaping while on campus.
Sir,
You don't have the right to do that.
sir, have I done anything illegal? If it's a yes or a no, because if you feel that I've done something illegal, then you should answer yes. If you feel I've done something that's not illegal,
I'm just telling you what you've done.
so have I done something illegal?
I'm telling you what you've done.
Okay, I'll tell you what I've done, sir. I've done nothing but exercise my constitutional right to record within the restrictions and confines of my own vehicle, because it is my personal property, which is a fact. I'm protected by this Constitution. That is a fact. Another fact is, by the Constitution protecting me, I am allowed to stand off of your campus, and I'm allowed to freely record any illegal actions like parking violations, red zone violations, anything like that. So,
You're allowed to park.
oh,
I understand you're allowed to videotape.
okay, so now let's get something. So let's advance, because we're getting. No, we're getting somewhere, though. This is the thing, though, is we're actually getting somewhere now, sir. And if you don't mind, I would like to continue to get somewhere. Because it sounds like maybe is what you might need to do is you might need to inform the other parents that I am doing nothing illegal, and until I do something illegal, there's really not much that can be done. Because to be honest, sir, I go there every day to pick up my kids. I stay in my car. I keep to myself. I do what I do inside my vehicle, which is not illegal. And if I have on videotape me driving up next to you on multiple occasions and informing you of traffic infractions and safety infractions, and you refuse to do it, then that would almost show that you are not competent of doing your job. And I would really honestly, I do not want to go there.
Report traffic violations.
No, it's safety violations, because you said I was a child safety concern. And if that's a fact, then I'm going to defend myself with video evidence from inside my vehicle of you avoiding doing your job.
Answer me this. How come when Miss Hausler asked you to pull forward the other day, you just didn't? You just stood there and blocked
Because
her?
I have the right to stay right where I'm at, where I feel safe. Because every time I go there, she tries to get me to block the crosswalk. And I'll be honest with you, sir, listen, please hear me out.
No, honestly,
Please listen and hear me out.
Is that it?
Please listen and hear me out, because no, that's not it. It's not it if I'm still talking. So here's why I do not pull forward all the way, is because they direct me to pull forward to block the crosswalk, and I am in a lifted vehicle, and as per California state law, you are not supposed to park or block a crosswalk within, I believe, 15 to 20 feet. I would have to double check. So with that being said, I feel safe staying farther back. And since we've had nothing but issues, I exercise.
But you weren't in a lifted vehicle yet, Friday.
It doesn't matter. I'm still not going to block the crosswalk and infringe on California state law, which I abide by. California state law requires me to stay within 15 to 20 feet, if I'm not mistaken. And if child safety is a concern, sir, when I pull up and express that to you, I have plenty of solutions to this problem, but I think the root of this problem is we got off on the wrong foot. If I do recall, the first interaction.
Josh, I tried to help you out on the first date.
Listen. You keep cutting me off and you're not listening, sir. You're a public servant. You work for the public schools. Therefore, you work for me. So you could at least show me the respect of hearing me out and not interrupting me. So I believe that we got off on the wrong foot. And here's how I come to this conclusion, is because the very first interaction that you ever attempted with me, you knocked on my window when I was in my vehicle minding my own business. I rolled my window down. Let me finish before you interrupt, because this is very rude and inconsiderate for you to keep interrupting me when I've repeatedly asked you to not interrupt me so I can get my entire thought out, so therefore you can process before you respond. Interruption isn't a very good character trait. So here is the issue. The very first interaction we had, you knocked on my window. I rolled my window down approximately an inch and asked if I could help you. And then you were flustered by the response that you got from me. And you said you just wanted to tell me that my kids were doing a wonderful job. And my response was something along the lines of, great, that's awesome, have a wonderful day. And you did not like that. You took it personal. And ever since then, I have been treated different. And I have ever since that day, just to let you know, documented every interaction inside of my car. Whether it's audio or video, I've exercised my constitutional right. So understand that everything that we're discussing, I have on video. Every parent that's made a complaint, I have on video. So if you would like to sit down and start going through footage, we can. However, I have the right to not do that. And I also have the right to contact a lawyer. And I also have the right to file complaints. I also have the right to continue to do things in a safe manner the way that I have. So I would appreciate if I was left alone, like I've said since day one, until my children do something illegal, cause a disruption at school, I do something illegal, or I do something that's actually illegal. Because until I do something illegal, I don't have to interact with anyone, sir. I really do not. And the fact that you bother my wife over an issue that has nothing to do with her, that's grounds for harassment, because I'm not sure if you understand what the definition of harassment is. And when you try to use fear and intimidation to get your way, and constant pressure like you have, like having Lori pull up to my house with armed officers, 2 Mariposa County sheriffs, as well as a probation officer, and also have her drive by in her own personal vehicle, which, keep in mind, all of these are on film, and I also have her on film the very next day coming by my house with a probation officer to have a private conversation, which by district rules you're not allowed to do. So if you guys really want to go here, we can. Otherwise, my recommendation is perhaps you might want to educate everybody else around you that Mr. Miller is doing nothing wrong. Just because Mr. Miller chooses to not interact with anybody doesn't mean he's doing anything wrong. Mr. Miller has 2 wonderful children who does not create a disturbance. Maybe you should look at the other parents' children and tell them that maybe they should worry about them and their problems and do like Mr. Miller does and live his life every day like a camera is being on him 24/7, because then you might have this little thing called integrity. Because here's the problem. I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to cause a problem, sir. I'm going to go there right now and I'm going to pick up my daughter. And I'm going to do the same thing that I do every day. And if there's going to be an issue,
You have the right to do that.
you're right, I do have the right to do that. And if there's going to be an issue, or if there's something that you would like to discuss with me, then maybe you might want to choose a more appropriate approach to the situation than threats, because we have every threat you've ever made documented. We have you not doing your job. I have not done anything illegal. Just because a parent's concerned, I have a lot of concerns too. I'm concerned about the fact that every day there's tons of violations that aren't being done. I'm also concerned with on one of the dates in question where you say that I was irate, where you made the decision to go after the vehicle that was parked legally and not the 6 cars that were parked behind me illegally. See, here's the problem, sir,
Are you
is
talking about the first day of school?
I'm talking about when I parked legally in your parking lot and I got boxed in by 4 people behind me and you chose,
trying to help.
and
I was
you're
trying to
interrupting
help.
me again.
Yeah, well, you gotta allow me to talk.
No, you got to allow me to finish before you can talk. Because if I'm speaking, you're interrupting me. Because
Never
on
allow
that
me
day,
to explain the case, man.
no, because you will have your turn.
what I'm-
You will have your
here's what I'm
turn
doing.
for me to sit there and shut up and
Here's
listen
what
to
I'm
you.
doing. You are restricted from the campus.
No, I am not, sir, because I have done nothing wrong.
You are restricted from the campus for 10 days.
No, I am not. I have done nothing wrong.
I would be happy to meet with you guys, and maybe we need someone from the district office to help mediate.
Well, maybe you might need someone to help mediate with you because I've done nothing illegal and I've done nothing wrong. So again, I'm on my way to the school to pick up my children. And again, everything has
And I'm
been
allowing you to do that today,
everything
that's fine.
and everything has been documented and video recorded. And here's the thing that you don't understand is I have done nothing illegal.
I'm not gonna argue with you, okay?
Well, it's not an argument. It sounds like you can't do your job. So maybe I will file a complaint. Yep, I sure do. And I'm going to keep this video recording for 16 minutes and 9 seconds. I'm gonna put my phone in the cup holders so I'm not holding my phone while I'm driving, therefore it's not illegal.
What?
Oh, I was just saying for the phone, or for the video, that I'm putting it in here so I'm not doing anything illegal. He tried to say he's allowing me to pick them up today, but as of tomorrow I'm not allowed to. He'll be contacting the sheriff. Well, that's cool. I'll be there tomorrow to drop off and pick up my child because, again, I've done nothing illegal. I've done nothing wrong. And for you to tell me to block the crosswalk because I'm not in a lifted vehicle,
Two. On vacation. Hello? Shit. I'm about to go pick my kids up at school. What's going on? Yeah, you gotta call Ashley. Yeah. I'll be back on Wednesday.